Hello viewer, welcome to UN College Digital Class. Today I am going to discuss about the object-oriented programming approach using C++. In the last video I have discussed about the introductory part where I have discussed about the OOP feature. I hope you have gone through that video, and today we will discuss what are the major differences of in between C and C++, so that we will be very clear about the advantages of C++, what are the necessities of C++, what are the different application of C++. I hope you will enjoy the video. Now we will proceed. First of all, we will discuss why C++ is called as C++, why not anything else, as it is a very normal interview question, very popular interview question, why it is called as C++. And a very fundamental answer of this question may be that plus represents increment, and as C++ contains lots of enhanced feature over C, that's why it is called as C++. And it may be called as a superset of C also. And another important concept is that C++ is also called as mid-level programming language, as it contains all the features of low-level language and also high-level programming language. Now we will discuss that C++ can be used in number of areas, and I have mentioned some of the areas here. Those are system software, application software, device driver, embedded software, high performance server, client application, and entertainment software. I think that all of you are acquainted with entertainment software, as all of us are playing game. I also. Now we will discuss some feature of C++, so that again we will have clear concept on that C++ or OOP. First of all, it is object oriented. Second one is portable language, and it uses multiple programming approaches. It is used for general purpose. It is very effective for memory management. It implies abstraction. It is compatible with C. It implements reusability. It implements polymorphism. Actually, we will discuss, when we will write program, we will discuss all these concepts one by one, so that I hope when we will go for later classes in future, we will be very clear on all this. Till for now only, you just remember that what are the advantages of C++. It implements object oriented. It means that all of you know what is the meaning of OOP. In the last video already we have discussed, and in OOP all the features are available. Okay, now we will proceed for the next one. Then here we have discussed advantages of C++. Actually, when we are discussing the advantages, it is over on C. Actually, here I am comparing C++ with C. C++, first of all, C++ is object oriented, so it is having all sort of OOP feature, means it is having abstraction, it is having encapsulation, it is having inheritance, it is having polymorphism, all those. Then another point I have mentioned here, it uses call by reference. Okay, it is fantastic one. When we will write program by using call by reference, you can understand it very clearly. For now only, you just understand that when you are using a variable and the variable is not containing the data, variable is referring to one address which contains the data, it is called as reference. But it is somehow different from pointer. Pointer and reference are two different concepts. C supports pointer. C++ supports both pointer and reference. It is one very interesting feature of C++. Now we will discuss this next difference, or we may say that advantages of C++ over C. That is, C++ follow bottom-up approach, whereas C follows top-to-down approach or top-to-bottom approach. What is the meaning of bottom-up approach and top-to-down approach? There are two different thing. Means that suppose you want to do a task, and the task consists of number of different subtasks or number of multiple tasks are there. There are two approaches. The first one is you will visualize the whole task as one, then you will do one by one, then you will divide the whole task into smaller components, then you will do it. And the second approach is you don't need to visualize the whole task as a single unit. You will just start from a basic component, then you will proceed, then you will proceed, then you will proceed. In this way, there are actually, in both the cases you are doing the task, but the way, the approach, the logic, the process you are doing to continue the task, to finish the task are different. And C++ uses bottom up approach, means it performs one by one, little step, then combine and then represent the whole. But C follows just the opposite. How? C takes the everything as one. Okay, so it will make everything complicated now. Suppose just take one very simple example. Suppose you are preparing for the examination and you are preparing the whole syllabus as one unit, then in that case it may be complicated. But if you will prepare unit by unit, bit by bit, then it will be easier. C++ follows this approach, bottom to top. Then next one is C++ is having most important feature of that is class. When we will write program on class, you will just love it. You will just love to write the program, how the class is handling all the complicated tasks. But in C there is no class, there is only structure. And C++ is private by default due to the data abstraction. It means that it is more secure. It hides the data from the unauthorized access, but in case of C it is not possible to hide the data. Then we will proceed towards next. Then next one is C++ uses inheritance, but C does not, obviously, because C++ is following OOP approach and C is structured programming. And already I have discussed what is the meaning of inheritance in the last video. Then next one is overloading. Overloading is one beautiful feature of OOP, and it allows you to do more task by using the same component. It is fantastic one. Then the next one is exception handling. It means that you can handle unexpected situation in a very effective way in C++, but that is not possible in case of C. In our day-to-day life also, suppose you are planning something, you have planned something to do a task, but there may be lots of situation, there may be exception which may happen in programming also, which is handled very efficiently by using OOP, but it is not possible in case of C. Actually, C++ is having lots of advanced feature over C. C++ is having print function, virtual function, inline keyword, and default argument option, constructor, lots of things. When we will write program, we will discuss one by one concept, and I request you all that if you have any doubt at any point, please write your doubts and comment, and please like it and share it, subscribe it, and thank you very much for watching.